So what do you think? Either about what it was like for you in the part, or what I did or didn't do?
Well, there were times that even though I was trying to play that, maintaining the character, there were a couple times where I immediately felt opened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to make it harder.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
trying to make it a better demo.
Yeah, but at the same time, like there were a lot of times that I had to consciously think to pull myself back and like, no, don't do that yet. So I think that was helpful, because I think that someone that would have come in, I think that they would have opened up sooner, potentially.
Yeah, so it might have been even sooner.
Yeah.
Wonder, do you have a sense of like what happened that helped you kind of feel more open in those moments?
I think you weren't trying to tell me what to do, and you were willing to take a risk with me. I think that made a big difference.
Oh.
I think that, because that was like, I heard risk and thinking, I didn't think of this, but reflecting on it, it's, if I was angry, like an angry kid, kind of there's a lot of pain and hurt, and someone's willing to risk something with me, no matter what it is. I don't know, hearing that word, and then your willingness to just lay something out there.
Yeah.
And like a wanting, because I think that helped me feel like you do want to get to know me, and you're trying to understand me, because you're risking trying to understand me.
Cool.
That was one of the biggest moments, I think.
Nice. Yeah, and my thinking there was, well, I wasn't actually, the part I wasn't thinking in saying the risk, but is probably true of how I do things in counseling, it was just being genuine with you. It's like, this is going on with me. It's reasonable for you to hear it. There again, all those thoughts kind of go through your head in like a split second. And so I'm just gonna take the risk, but also tell you this feels risky to me. I'm not sure how you're gonna react. And so that I in hindsight, I think of that as just being open, same way I want you to be open. But in the moment, I was mostly just thinking, if I don't take a risk, I've got 10 minutes of him sitting here with his arms crossed, and that's all I've got. That's not, that ain't gonna help anything. And I've almost never, with clients, worried about, well, maybe settings I've worked in, but worried about risking them getting physical with me. Ironically, I worked in some settings where there really probably was a pretty good reasonable risk of that.